your #1 news team covering the North. The Bahamas Tonight, Northern Edition.
Welcome back. It is being described as a positive sign for the Grand Bahama economy, one of the major supermarkets on the island receiving major upgrades to its only store on the island. AML Foods unveiling its newly renovated and revamped Solomon's store in Lucaya this morning. Some of the major upgrades include more space for shopping and a wider selection of products. Jamila Mizik has more.
It was a groundbreaking day for AML Foods as they celebrated a grand reopening of their Solomon's Lucaya store. Customers can now expect a shopping experience with major upgrades to the store and their operations, including more space for shopping, a wider selection of products, and the store will now have the highest percentage of restock products out of all the Solomon's locations. CEO of AML Foods, Gavin Watchhorn, expressing their excitement about the $1 million investment and says now is the time to bring a new shopping experience to residents of Grand Bahama.
In terms of the floor, the ceiling, the lighting, there's new cash registers, there's new displays. So that's the physical things that you see. More importantly for our customers, we have made some changes to our supply chain. So we had some supply chain issues here and we wholeheartedly apologize for the inconvenience that caused. But we've made changes to that, and as you can see today, the store looks really well stocked. We have worked on getting some new suppliers to help mitigate rising costs, so you'll see some reductions in our red meat prices. We've got some great savings on them. And we've added about 30% additional items to the store. So whereas before you may only have had 1 or 2 varieties of an item, now we have expanded that variety quite a bit.
AML is also in the process of reopening its Queens Highway store at a new location, the former City Market downtown Freeport.
I'm not a Grand Bahamian, but I'm well aware of how iconic that location is to Grand Bahamians and how important it is to them. So we're very excited for that. We've already got our design work done. We are expecting that we will open in March 2022. Hopefully there's no construction delays as we had here.
Now on hand for the reopening was Minister of State for Grand Bahama and Finance, Senator Kwesi Thompson. Thompson congratulating the company for a job well done, noting AML's commitment to the island, which he says shows that there is confidence in Grand Bahama's economy.
They've confirmed again today that they are moving ahead with their investment to put an additional store in the downtown location, which again is tremendous news for us in Grand Bahama. It speaks to continuing to revitalize Grand Bahama, and it also speaks volumes to the promise that is going to happen in the downtown area. It will bring additional persons, additional foot traffic. It will be a catalyst really for persons to start businesses and expand businesses in the downtown area. So we congratulate them on that move.
After a brief ceremony, the ribbon was cut, officially marking the re-grand opening of Solomon's Lucaya. Jamila Mizik, ZNS Network News.
Good evening, everyone. Now, as you just heard, Solomon's Lucaya is bigger and better with their $1 million investment. And we have here Senior Marketing Manager Dominique Butler, who's going to tell us more about these renovations.
Of course. So here at Solomon's, our main goal is to provide our customers with the best shopping experience. As you know, we've been serving the Grand Bahama community for over 20 years. And so we wanted to just bring about this new, fresh, modern design and concept. Of course, produce is at the heart of our design, but also we're focusing on attributes in our department such as our frozen and fresh seafood and other items in the food so that we know our customers have grown to know and love.
And you spoke about some weekly promotions, so tell us about that.
So this week we are giving the Grand Bahama community, just a refreshment on what Solomon's is all about. We're doing a week long of promotional giveaways. We're doing samplings. We're doing live cooking demos in our food store. We're also doing a live remote on Saturday. We want you to bring out the kids to have cotton candy, popcorn. It's going to be a lot of fun activities this week, but we want our customers to know, that AML well, and Solomon's overall is here to support the Grand Bahama community.
And talk about Solomon's involvement in the neighborhood.
Okay, so this store actually is the first in our neighborhood format. We will be opening, of course, as you know, another Solomon's in the downtown area, and our overall goal is to have that act as a catalyst for revitalization of Grand Bahama. With that, of course, we're hoping to, bring on new jobs and everything, but to also let our customers know that we hear them and we understand that when you go to shop, you want, that friendly, welcoming feeling. And so our neighborhood format is where basically our products are streamlined, and so the store is a lot smaller. Customers are able to find exactly what they want, and they know they can count on that brand to always consistently provide good products for them.
And is there anything else we need to know about Solomon's at this time?
Well, at this time, just make sure to follow us on our Facebook and our Instagram. We're doing a lot of stuff right now in the community, making sure that, we keep our customers happy for the most part. But this week, we just want everyone to come out in Grand Bahama and basically just, have fun with us.
Well, there you have it. Solomon's is waiting for you this weekend. Back to you in studio.
Thanks, Jamila. Well, that's a check on stories making news. We now turn to Jay Philippe with a check on sports.
Good evening, I'm Jay Philippe and welcome to Sports. Travis Munnings has had a journey as a basketball player. He played his college basketball, now plays overseas, but recently had a chance to play with the Golden State Warriors Summer League team. Travis Munnings recently led Team Bahamas to a 3-0 win-loss record at the FIBA qualifiers. Since then, he was invited to play for the Golden State Warriors NBA Summer League team. In his first game, Munnings played 8 minutes in a 94-84 win over the Oklahoma City Thunder. In his second appearance, the 6'6" slasher from Grand Bahama upped his total with 8 points, going 2 of 3 from the three-point line.
My experience so far has been great. Just being able to come out here and showcase what I can do in this type of environment. Being able to learn from some very great coaches, being able to play with some very good, talented group of guys. That's really out here having fun. Really just enjoying the moment, not taking anything for granted. There's always a pleasure. To go there and represent the Bahamas to the fullest, we know that they're always behind us and rooting for us. So even to go there knowing that you have your support group behind you, cheering you on to be successful. And that's the main key, though, just going out there and just being yourself and having fun. And just trying to soak up as much knowledge as I can, I think for the most part, it's just all about, learning and growing.
Switching gears now, the Bahamas Association of Athletic Association has a 9-member team that will be competing in the World Under-20 Championships in Kenya. Among those expected to compete is Grand Bahamian LaCarthia Cooper in the women's sprint event. Cooper was initially named to the Bahamas Olympic 4x4 team, but was not able to travel to Japan after she tested positive for COVID-19. This will be her first meet since recovering.
I just was focusing on myself, remember how to execute my race, and just listen to music so I could block out everything and get it together. Physically, I think I'm ready. I put in all the work and I'm ready to show up to the big dance. Kenya is really cold. It's really cold over here, so I'm not really used to the cold, so that's something I'm getting used to. But for all, I just feel good. Ready to represent my team, represent the Bahamas, make everybody proud. And yeah, all I have to do is trust God, and He's gonna show me the way.
And that's a quick check on sports. I'm Jay Philippe. Be blessed.